Think of your brain like a GPS. When it knows your destination, your why, it recalculates automatically when you hit detours. Without it, you feel lost, you feel ungrounded, you feel unmotivated. Neuroscience calls this mental contrasting, visualizing both the desired future and the obstacles in the way. When you mentally anchor to your why, your brain activates its problem solving mode rather than panic or avoidance mode. Ever wonder why some people stick with change and other people quit or they vanish the second it gets hard? Well, it's not necessarily discipline and it's not willpower. It's knowing your why. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to find your inner anchor or your true north, how it rewires your brain, and why it may be the key to healing generational patterns for good. Well, hello, welcome to the Butterfly Event Podcast. I'm Heather Hewitt, and around here we talk all things nervous system, emotional resilience, and the process of becoming your truest self. If you're on a healing path and you felt stuck or lost midway through, this episode is definitely for you. Well, let's be real. Healing isn't a straight line. It's beautiful, but it can be messy, uncertain, and emotionally loud and obnoxious. And here's what often happens. You start strong, feeling inspired, then resistance shows up. Life gets busy. You feel overwhelmed, and before you know it, you forget why you even started. This is the point where people quit. I know it was for me, and I've seen many clients this to be the case. Not because they can't, but because their why gets blurry. Well, let's explore why the why matters. Your why is your anchor that holds you steady when the storm of resistance rolls in. And believe me, it rolls in at some point. Think of your brain like a GPS. When it knows your destination, your why, it recalculates automatically when you hit detours. Without it, you feel lost, you feel ungrounded, you feel unmotivated. Neuroscience calls this mental contrasting, visualizing both the desired future and the obstacles in the way. When you mentally anchor to your why, your brain activates its problem solving mode rather than panic or avoidance mode. So it's not fluff, it's functional, it's neurological. And this isn't just about you. For many of us, our why is about healing patterns that go back generations. Well, why is your North Star your why? Well, let me give you an example. One of my clients wrote her why on a sticky note and kept it on her bathroom mirror. It said, "I'm healing so my daughter never has to wonder if she's enough." Every time she wanted to quit or slip back into old coping strategies, she looked at that note. It grounded her. For you, it might be, "I want to feel peace in my body for the first time. I want to break the emotional cycle of disconnection I inherited. I want to model resilience for my sons." Write it down and speak it aloud. Make it your lock screen. Put it on all your screens. Research shows the more we see something, the more we believe it. Neuroscience shows that repetition and visual reinforcement actually strengthens your brain's motivation circuits. Well, here are some examples. Many of us are doing a lot of the emotional work, right? We're breaking cycles, we're soothing nervous systems that never had a chance to rest. We're learning new patterns of love and connection. That kind of work takes courage and clarity. And when your why is clear, it gives meaning to the discomfort. It reminds you that you're not lost, you're just mid transformation. As Viktor Frankl said, those who have a why can live and bear almost any how. Well, let your why light the way forward. I want to tell a story though. So there was a time period, and I'm going to think of one of the time periods where I was 100 pounds overweight. I was up to my eyeballs in my eating disorder, food addiction behavior. And I kept trying and trying and trying and making so many attempts in so many different ways. I could sit here for a couple of hours and explain it all to you. And it was so frustrating. And then one day I realized after praying that my why wasn't strong enough. My why was being a good example for my children. And the biggest reason was I knew I was not emotionally there for them, and I could not do that to them anymore. It hit me when I was looking through photos, and I looked at photos of them when they were younger, and I could just see the pain in their eyes. There was one event that I had missed due to my eating disorder behavior that they went to, and they had a great time. And I saw the video of it after. It broke my heart. So I carried their photos around, and they are still my why. I want to be the best mom I could be. I want to be the best for my God, my husband, my friends. This is my why. And so far, it's been working. It has been my true north. I invite you to share in the comments with no pressure to make it perfect. Let it come from your heart what your why is. Take some time and write it down somewhere, as I mentioned earlier. You'd be surprised how powerful and empowering it is. Put it somewhere you'll see it when resistance shows up. And if you found this episode to be helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe. Remember, you're not too much, you're not alone, and your why is already waiting inside you. The deeper the why, the stronger the anchor. Bye for now.